there is the elder man. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick, the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
Well,
Yeah, that said Welsh and not me.
Welsh. Okay. What's your problem?
Have I wronged you? I'm here only for the wedding. Where I come from, we do not poison the well of friendship so swiftly.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
Wow.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry.
I like this guy.
So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan. But your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then, by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
What is a hoodening?
Well, shall we then?
I like this crown.
Yeah, his crown was really cool. He looks like... You're insulted?
Samhain. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I'm Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Cunan for your safe return.
I will steal the stuff at the shrine, though. I like how the I want to call them Englishmen, but it's not England yet. But I like how the Englishmen refer to all Vikings as Danes.
Well, I mean, that's all they would know.
Yeah, like the majority of them are coming from Denmark, I'm sure,
Yeah.
but I'm like the one time that guy was all like, "Oh, you Danes are the same," and I'm like, I'm Norse, actually.
Yeah, there is a difference.
Yeah, he was all like, you would know if you actually talked to me.
I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That
Gross.
sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I will not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Tefter.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Tefter, get to safety.
Boar.
Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
The waters, obviously. The famous water boar. My toes. Where'd the boar go? Hello?
They across the water.
I hear them, but I don't see them. Ah, shit! Is that where waterboarding comes from? That's exactly right, Mom. Waterboarding comes from the famous waterboard of Glowyshire. What's up, you little nerd? Are you stuck on a stick or something? You're welcome.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Cunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should
my
return
God.
to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Cunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks.
Eivor.
Oh, and
What?
Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Eivor, if you just shut up and let him pray, he'd be done by now. Like, he annoys me, granted, but...
It always say guy's head all in a tree.
He was having a snack. He was eating, tree berries.
Blueberries?
Tree berries.
Tree berries.
Stay there, puppy. I want to pet you.
I love that you jumped off the horse to pet a dog.
I did, because I love puppies. Hello, puppy. I love you. Yay! You're my favorite puppy. Hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going over here. Hold You know what? I could... It would help if I removed these. There we go. A rise, Piggy.
Well, there were chickens in there too.
There were chickens. Wait.
This is that some way as a sherry.
I'm Eivor, and this is my favorite doggy in England.
Well, at least in Glowyshire.
In Glowyshire, that's true.
Because your favorite dog in England
Is
your...
De Wolfka.
Yeah, I was going to say, is De Wolfka is your...
I love De Wolfka, he's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my.
Oh,
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our past was not peaceful. We were accosted by a group of boars.
Odd, but Path and I usually serve. To the Brevo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight. Two of you as a pair.
How did Tefter become Cunan's successor? He speaks with his god's fire, but I do not quite believe it.
I watched the Egloi's father's Harden call on Tefter. He believes Mavanaid's quite do.
Tragic that is. But I think the lad can still be molded, Eivor. You might be just the one to do that.
I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull.
Same king.
So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Niguiscalan Vela Sprudjan and Creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given? Huh. I have only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, let's hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who
Trick
sings
or
for
treat?
cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering, but even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame. I heard your voice clear as a bell. Larks fall from the sky and...
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I will fill your shop with sheep.
Give me sweets.
Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louid. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Louid haunts my door.
Give me sweets and candied treats, the kind I most adore.
Here then, sweets for the Mary Louid. You've earned it.
Okay, so
Moldy cheese!
Are you
know
playing
what?
the role of trickster spirit?
Listen here, you
Can
fucker.
trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes
definitely
to
not a
turn
mask.
you into a gentle scald.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar.
This is my dad taking me from door to door with a flashlight.
Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
I've been here knocking and the walking. Now give me cake and ale.
Brilliant, that is!
all right.
More moldy cheese. Fuck yeah.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
Wanna get drunk?
good!
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Look at these cakes! Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar! My cakes!
I'm gonna... What's going on over there?
Through the mist of the night, they saw a woman at the crossroads.
Gunnar! Damn deserter.
Back to your shit-smeared hovel.
Yeah, pagan house door key. One of the little folk asked me to make the door smaller as he wants to keep unruly house guests from his house. After the nonsense with the druid last fall, I can see his point.
Part of the druid. Maybe you can wear this hood to see the druid.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood him more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
It's you, look. We should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
Oh my god, you choke slammed me! Are you the Undertaker?
God grant me strength.
Get him, Gunnar.
4 spears! My leg!
Gunnar!
Univalis Macallon.
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Tin Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tevder becomes eldermen.
With Dean of Fall. Regardless of Poisel Puar.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salve.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
Give me strength.
Mam Modron is known am a humor towish Gudran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Waver. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you don't have to save his leg. I will understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Yeah, I think she's just a druid. another kind of pagan. It's
Yeah.
just an English pagan as opposed to a Norse or Danish one. Yeah, I can understand. It sounds like some of her words are English with like an extremely thick Irish accent, or I guess in this case Welsh. But as an American, I don't know the difference. But it may just be that some Welsh language words are are part of the basis for English words, which would make sense. You know, English is a weird concoction of like 20 different languages. It just feels weird. Yeah, it feels weird. It's all I heard a flirter, blurder, blurder. Crazy. And you're just like, well, I understood crazy. By the way, the rest of that was all Swedish. Flawless Swedish. Caltot knows what I said, yeah.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day. Alone with your thoughts at last.
Eivor, perhaps. Every moment is sweeter when you are the Harvest King. All this bounty. Soon, I will join it. But eat, drink, enjoy all that Gloucester's lush woods offer.
Alone with your thoughts at last.
Eivor, perhaps. But eat, drink.
I thought the church condemned this celebration.
I hate the church. Name's Gwalim, and I turned to God just 3 years back.
You look like a man with a past. What were you before you took up the cloth?
Me? A grain farmer. Had to take up the sword a few times to protect my crops.
Your arms say that you protected your crops more than a few times. Jesus.
What brought you to God?
You know you need to change after the third night you wake up britchless in pig shit, with no idea how you got there.
Awesome.
Do you like Gloucester?
Ah, 'tis a beauteous place. Shame they're losing their alderman.
Enjoy the festival, Gwilym.
Ah, perhaps a drink later.
Eivor, there you are.
Tefter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
Gwilym, the warrior monk. Now we can match wills with a flagon in hand.
Ale is known to blunt even the sharpest of blades, Eivor.
To holy hearths and humid eyes, it is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
Oh. All right. Fair enough. This is Kane on Saturdays.
You're going to start. Don't hurl into the barrel, okay?
That's kind of accurate, or not even lying. You used to show up here and ask me to sing, and then tell me I was a good singer. I knew you were drunk.
So slow.
Drink a hogshead of ale, master.
You are sweating.
Come on, lad. Show the dame you
Staggering already?
What's a Viking sport they invented? Maybe axe throwing? Oh my god.
You almost lost a big lead.
I know. I was trying to think of something to say to Kane to be funny, and I kept screwing up.
Good effort, Tevder. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the Ealdormen I've met, you're the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
Your people are loyal to you, Kunan. Seems a waste to throw your life away.
Their loyalty would falter if I shirked my duties. I will die glorious in flame, not live to further choke my homeland.
A toast, then. To Ealdorman Kunan, joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tevder. May he wear the horns head high.
He said that's why he wants to get rid of this festival. Because if the crops have a poor year, he would have to burn himself, and he doesn't want to do that.
Weak. What is this? Water? I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the man. Give him something stronger. This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sorehead tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse, do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse's arse. Yes.
Soft words from the heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
What?
And how nice is that?
Oh.
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 Oh. Not that nice.
Tefter, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Ealdorman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah! The greatest oath, and the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest!
Jesus Christ, that one guy is ripped.
Yeah, like...
There's no way he's a grain farmer.
Was he defending his grain from
More ale
bears
to seal our
barehanded?
friendship.
This way, this way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Flaming pig. Chases
Sorry.
you home at night. Silly words.
Oh, Jesus, where am I
Silly
going?
children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Oh.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky.
Oh.
Great whirls of color and light. Whoosh!
I legit fell
Here we
down.
are. Right inside here.
Tevder! 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 Where are you?
Well, I found him. Gotta catch a chicken. Just wake up naked. I got like a scar across my back where the kidney is. What the fuck? Tevner, give me my kidney back, you son of a bitch.
What happened last night?
The whole town is burnt. Where though?
Uh-oh.
And the effects of that draft still cling.
Why do I have blood all over my hands?
Tefter, are you here?
Oh shit, who's this?
Tefter's bodyguard. Killed by knife.
Oh, I am still drunk.
This part has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe.
Smash, okay.
Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged.
Can't, that's on the other side of the wall. I can't see.
Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
What's happened here? Open this door! Come out of there!
Hello?
Well, is there any other clue in the bedroom, or is that all? Just making sure before you open the door.
I'm to be alderman. It came as quite a shock as I have made my interest in furthering my path in this duty of Christ. The fathers said that through my heart lies with the cloth here and when...
Though my heart.
Though my life... Wow. The fathers said that though my heart lies with the cloth here in this place, the Lord has need of me elsewhere. Heresy, devil worship, and hedonism plagues Glowishire, proper like locusts. I am to be their new shepherd, freeing them from the devil's bondage and leading the good people back to his side. I just hope they will be my willing lambs. So due to the... You know what it is? There's probably so many druids around here that maybe the druids did something. And I can't... Can I... Oh, not this door. That's not a good door. I'll go through the other door. That's... Oh, hey, look at this. I'm still drunk. Leave me alone.
Willem's pouch. I wonder if it still has a little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards. And to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Willem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Modron will know the contents.
There he is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same.
Kunan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an ealdorman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
Oh, well then you want Sigurd.
Alright. So, oh, hey, what's up, guys? What are you shooting? Oh, hey. My Eivor a badass? Fuck yeah, my Eivor's a badass. Get out of here with your crossbow arbalist. Oh, did you see this last time, King? So, that's good. Moldrin works as a healer near the river, separating Glowyshire. Okay, where's the river?
Go. Zulin hands tacky with old blood from the new king. It would be best to lie low.
Hi, how are you? Ow! My face! Oh, I'm sorry, where? Out there somewhere. Alright. Man, I am still drunk? What the fuck?
Well, he said that the druid might know what herb was used that's making it drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Excuse me, milady. Uh-oh. Bad guys.
Poor lad.
I came as soon as I heard. Chapter is missing.
Murdered. I don't...
my feelings. Stop, drop, and roll. Ow! Again with my feelings.
Ah! That hurts!
Try it again, nerd. I'll throw it back. I'm here now. Almost one-shot him. No fair. Yeah, run back into the fire. Thank you. Is this guy? Alright, so he's dead. I'm still on fire, just run into the river, no problems. Oh, hey.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
No, it's not. I awoke in Tefter's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
Blood but no body? We must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next.
Can you...
I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.
No, maybe it is wearing this outfit. God, I don't know why my brain sometimes just randomly forgets you're streaming.
Yeah, you're like... Just stand up in the middle of the stream and be like, I gotta poop!
And I was like, oh!
And just wander off, and I'll be like...
I don't know how my brain does that.
I forgot you were streaming!
Especially since you would be playing... what is this game? Valhalla without it. You don't even say Odyssey.
It is on a lake near the crossing of the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers. There.
Yeah, Druid's Cottage.
Man! 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 Oh, man. For real, though. Why are you so cute, Cappy? Oh, no, the answer is yeah. Yeah. Oh, my tummy full, though. Nice. Where the hell am I going? Nope. Nope, I'm just kidding. Watch out, kids. I wonder if they'd give the kids sweet cakes and ale, too. Or if it's just the sweet cakes for the kids.
I mean, if the parents get drunk enough, the kids can have ale too.
You know what? That's a very valid point.
I just let some kids, when I drink parents drunk, I don't condone this. I feel like I need to say
Cappy,
I don't
stop
condone
it.
that.
You're gonna get me in trouble with the Twitch gods.
No, I'm sorry. My jokes go too far.
Only all the time.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh man. After getting mediocre sleep all week, I get tired faster all of a sudden. It's not even my bedtime.
I mean, anytime can be your bedtime if you still lay in bed.
That's true. Funny how that works? I know, right? I was out of town all week, sleeping on a different bed that's not as comfortable as my own.
Waking up every, like, hour.
Waking up like every hour. I have that. I don't know if anybody else has this. This is for Twitch and for people on YouTube, but like when I'm out of town in a hotel room, I wake up about every hour. And I mean, I'll be awake for maybe 5 minutes. It's not long, but it's not solid sleep. I'll wake up for about 5 minutes, look at the clock, and be like, ugh, 2 a.m., and then roll over and fall back asleep and wake up, and it's almost an hour on the dot every time. And so, you know, I may get like 6 hours of sleep, but it's interrupted sleep. And it sucks. I mean, the bed I slept in this week, it wasn't uncomfortable. But it wasn't my bed, so it wasn't comfortable either. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, do you sleep in bad hotels? I'm like, no, I sleep in a good hotel. It's not my bed. It feels weird.
That must be the home of the druid.
You know what I mean?
What do you mean, Vern?
The fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Hello? Trick or treat.
Just as Modron said. Maybe I should disguise myself.
Oh, Spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I press no more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew, here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen.
What?
Aelwyn said that the Wicker Men must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
What are you doing? Figured out the code. Please.
Let there be cacophony! One more! One more!
I remember there was another one. Oh.
They roar! Do you hear them? A chorus of fire!
That should be the last one. Back to the druid.
Speak to me, O wind.
I've come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me pause. Are you truly a spirit of light?
I am a spirit as any other.
Then prove it. You must know the depths of the world's mysteries before I will help you. Tell me the proper use of charms.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Which charm is it that gives speech to the dead?
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help.
Hold on, let me go steal from you real quick.
A hangman's noose, a knife, and the vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
Threefold death. Lords and the lowly die a threefold death. A hangman's noose stifles the breath. A knife turns quick to mud. Drink from the well, you'll cough up blood. Neat.
This dagger is placed upside down.
An upturned blade release the past. Round about the circle cast. Within the circle at morning dew, death to the old begin anew. Ah. So that upside down. The dagger upside down means no death or something.
Their mouths are open, like they've been screaming secrets.
Tell me, my friend of the unbreakable bond. Tell me, O friend of the journey beyond. Speak to me, for speak you must. Speak to me through your tongue be dust. Though your tongue be dust. I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, excuse me.
This symbol is one I've seen carved into shields and headstones.
Gather the strands magic bestow to ward off the spirits of evil and woe. Tied so tight the circle is sealed. Enclose us within the strength of the shield.
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Which charm is it that gives speech to the dead?
The Skull Soul's charm summons voices from death's realm.
In such fashion I speak to druids long dead. But of course you, a spirit, would know that. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come
Must have
back
missed
and
one.
try anew.
Two ladles carved from a single branch. The grooves match.
The rise of moon, the set of sun. 1 is 2 and 2 is 1. Day breaks, they mend the cloth. Evening falls, they share the broth. Oh, hey. Yeah, I know, right? Game over, and I just look up, my save games are all deleted.
A statue of a woman, Sabrina, watches me from the water below.
The long river flows like her flowing red locks. She plays in the shallows and among the deep rocks. And ere a maiden is in peril or lost, Sabrina will give her comfort and love. So Sabrina is the maiden thing. I don't see anymore, do you?
He may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps he will speak to the spirit of the Mari Luid.
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Sabrina.
Maidens in peril are protected by Sabrina of the Seven.
Sabrina the water nymph, yes. Tell me, O being of air and light, which is the charm you would use to leave the past behind?
The Adame dagger cuts our ties with the past.
The upturned blade. Things can be reversed. You know this charm. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to a question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cúthládrin.
Cúthládrin? Very well. I thank you, Halwyn, that this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
Bye.
Cúthládrin. Strange name. Meanwhile, Modron awaits me at the stones nearby.
He's a crazy dude? Well... yeah. He's a druid. Druids are a little weird.
What do you see, Sunan?
Oh, there's a horse there.
I can see Modron ahead.
Hi, Kane. How are you? Redeemed, I need attention. That's why I put it there.
How far has the search for me stretched?
Far enough to say it's best you stick to the countryside and wear that disguise. But Tefder's body has not been found as yet.
That night was full of drink and merriment. I do not remember much, but I had no quarrel with Tefder.
A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halewin?
He gave some herbs to a man from Cúthládrin, name of Gwylim. He was drinking with Tefder and myself.
Cúthládrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you.
I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me.
Tefder's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of.
Let's make haste, then. I must find Gwylim and regain my honor. This forest and all of Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic here. Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tefder and his church.
Tefder did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
there are many who would claw their way to the top. Tevder's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sort.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes.
Yep. We're not exactly quiet about what we do. We come in and we're like, we're gonna murder you! And then we murder you. And then we get drunk. We're like, woo, I murdered him!
Cúthludrún, the Thieves' Warren. This is where I leave you.
You'll find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
Well, I see it. I remember going by this place a long time ago and going, wow, that's a big place. That's a big thieves area. Stay here, Winston. I'll be back. Gonna be sneaky or go in loud? I don't know what that was. Oh. Sounded like you recited the entire alphabet in a quarter of a second.
This area is off limits.
Mom says sneaky. I'll try sneaky first, and then when I screw it up, I'll go full Viking.